Hi, Doc. As I promised, I will answer every single question to the best of my ability, to the best of my experience. I've been working on natural earth cell energies for the last almost 20. I'm on 18 and a half years of my life in a different direction, but a year ago I realized the importance of earth cell technologies in EMF and EMR protection. My wife been sick for 24 years. We just been married 25 years. We had our anniversary in September. And the long and the short of the whole story is simple. She's been healthy for 1 year because we never knew what was wrong after spending and looking into the medical fields so hard as what we could to no avail. When we made this discovery, we redirected our resources, we redirected our thoughts into protection. So I need to make a couple of points on this specific message. Number one is, in the message it said you should have an electrode on your feet and your head. That's incorrect. You might have a multiple of 13 meridians, which you can look at as battery packs, but it's still a singular system. It doesn't matter if you have a solar system at home with 50 batteries, it needs a certain singular ground to ground the system, because you need to make sure that the flux, the build-up, moves out of your body. So basically what I am doing is I'm grounding your body, and that's the key word in everything. I ground your body. It has to be on the left side of your body because healing moves from left to right. All personal people in the medical field will concur with this. So your night band, the electrode plug into the wall, will be on your left foot, as close as possible to the solar plexus on the left-hand side of your soul. The secondary part to that is if you wear the band any side on the left side of your body, it does not matter where. How it works is that the mobile has a grounding effect. Now I know I cannot let an electron, the earth negative, jump up into a body while you're wearing shoes and cause a grounding effect. But I have the privilege, the spiritual privilege, to be able to have a device which is patented that gives you the earth effect up to 75 to 85%. This was thoroughly tested on Skio, any known meter that you can imagine. We did this at great expense, and it's a fact. It's not a wish or a philosophy. It's a scientific fact. The bottom line is it will be hard to understand if a person cannot understand the earth cell concept. The earth cell concept didn't start yesterday. It started in the first literature that I can get on it was 1776. The first electrical grandfather clock made in the world that was an electrical device was made in 1776. And that was powered by an earth cell. And this is the technology that we are using in 2020. I'm always open. I'm not arrogant. I'm humbled. And I'm open to anybody to send me information, share with me, help me. And my ears are wide open. But what I can, with confidence, not arrogance, confidence and humbled confidence, report to you is that this product, and I have compared this and at great expense by very expensive international products and compared them to my product and doing all the testing, highly sensitive AC meters, highly sensitive oscilloscopes, Skios, we have a winner. Just on that same question, one more answer. In order to understand the device, a person needs to understand the concept of earth cell. If you understand the concept of earth cell, you can understand the device. So yes, thank you to this person and thank you for this question. I am completely open for phone calls, emails, anything, and I will go whatever length I need to go to prove to you that this is not a pie in the sky, but an actual scientific fact. Thank you so much. With a humbled voice, thank you. Yes, it's an armband, or it can be an ankle band, anywhere on the left-hand side of your body. Saying this with respect, I've got some of my patriots, ladies that wear this in their brochures, as long as it's on the left-hand side of your body. And what does it do exactly? It gives you the grounding effect. The effect of you not having shoes on and standing on God's earth. And what you are doing electrically, or you are completing the circuit, the natural circuit of life, meaning the air is positive, you are being neutral, and the earth negative. And if you can get that part right, it means that the dirty electricity, AC, cannot touch you, because it can only touch you when you are in a positive state of charge, meaning you're wearing shoes, you're driving in your car, and you do not have contact with earth. And that is what the product does. It's very important also for me to mention that the night band is so much more important, because that wire runs to the earth and it gives you earth electron. That earth electron helps you to eradicate free radicals that makes you sick. It's got a massive effect on inflammation, and these two products work hand in hand. The right way to use it is to use both the products in a 24-hour cycle. Thank you. This next question that I'm going to answer is, how does it repel electromagnetism, or does it somehow filter it? And in my experience and studies over the last few years, everybody wants to repel these electromagnetic fields, and everybody wants to see if they can neutralize this electromagnetic fields. If I can just use a simple example. If you live in a flat with people below you, on top of you, on the sides, and maybe a 5G, 4G and 3G, all the way down to 2G receivers on the roof, you've got 20 to 25 multiples that you have to deal with. These are all electrical fields, and still your microwave oven, your fridge, your kettle, all these EMFs coming in dirty electricity as well as frequency. You cannot repel. They've make all these gadgets that is electromagnetic desensitizer, or where they try to attack these fields to neutralize these fields. And I've been doing a lot of testing in this field, and it does not really work. The bottom line and the secret of all of this is, instead of trying to break the field, is all you need to do is break your body away from the field. If you are in your neutral state, where you're supposed to be, minus 0.025 DC volts, then this field does not see you. It can't recognize you. If you go into a plus, as low as plus 0.025, then these fields see you and attack you. So this is a method of hiding away, if it makes sense to you, from the field. So that means you can still enter the field. The field's not going to disappear. If you take an EMF meter, the field's still there. But the bottom line is your body potential does not rise. And that is the secret to the products that I'm creating. And also on that same question is, yes, I do a filter, But that filter does not take the electromagnetic field away. The field's still there. All I am doing is making sure that you are away from the field. This question is very easy to answer. How does it work on a daily basis? We're being exposed to magnetic fields all the time. When you enter a magnetic field, it gives your body a positive charge. When your body goes into a positive charge, it turns you into an aerial on top of your roof, receiving RF frequency. If you're using this, it keeps you neutral. As long as you remain neutral, the frequency cannot recognize you, and as long as it cannot recognize you, you're safe from it. How does it work, in short, is coming down to my intellectual property and what I have discovered over 18.5 years. And I'm not being suspicious about it or anything, but it's an Earth cell. Just as Earth as a planet, you can have an Earth cell that has a true magnetic north and a south pole. And if you can replicate this and lift it into a device that's mobile, then what you are doing is you're giving Earth effect. Not Earth. There's absolutely nothing better to do to take your shoes off and walk barefoot on sand, grass, rocks, soil. Never ever, but this gives you the Earth effect. And what I have, by the grace of God, been able to do is to transfer this Earth effect, not to 100%, but to at least 75% tested and proven scientifically. And that's how it works. So if I can just make a comment of my own about the product and what I have learned is, in simple, we were not born with shoes, and the air around us is our plus positive charge, and Earth is our negative charge, and that leaves us neutral as a being that works electrically neutral. Now, the moment that we decided to disconnect ourselves from creation, to wear shoes, we became ill. And this didn't start yesterday or with the new wireless technology. This has been since the early 1920s, 30s, when electricity started moving into houses and buildings and businesses, etc., worldwide. And it just systematically got worse over the years. And wireless technology works hand in hand with dirty electricity. Just simply meaning that if the dirty electricity, your electricity supplier, puts you in a positive charge state, then you actually become the aerial system because you're not grounded. The moment that you take your shoes off and you put it down on the beach or in soil, on God's creation, then you're grounded, and this dirty electricity disappears from your body and take you back to a neutral state. While you are in a neutral state, the EMR, electromagnetic radiation, cannot recognize you because it needs a charge in order to attack your biology. You basically become a walking aerial with your shoes on, and if you ground yourself, you are healing yourself. Thank you very much.